Hey, so we've had a problem pop up, so I want to film what's going on. This is kind of an early video, but anyways, the Hatina is melting below its top end, so you might be able to see there's some pieces that are breaking off and floating. So we're gonna take out the Hatina. It's gone. We don't have time to fool around with any problems. Um, Also, my wife and I were talking, and we want to do some major swapping, and we want to bring in some more classic plants. Um, so I didn't want to not shoot this video and then show up next week and the tank looks completely different. So what I think we've decided is the limno is going to be maintained mid-ground somewhere. We're going to bring in Limno aquatica. We're also going to bring in some diformis or wisteria, whichever you want to call it. And I've also currently brought in a pogo and a synth. I forget the name. It's like Maderio or something like that, just to have a look at them. But we are going to make some major changes. We're going to do that now. We're not going to film it. We're just going to show you the before and after. So yeah, Hatina, for whatever reason, right at that interface where the stem goes into the substrate, it's releasing. I know that can be a low PO4 issue with some plants, and maybe that's the case here. Basically, we're dosing 7 every time we do a water change, and the next day it'll be zeroed out because the substrate's pulling all that PO4. Usually it's not a problem, but maybe with some plants it is until this stops pulling PO4 and you actually can maintain some PO4 in the actual water column. Yeah, we're going to take the health theory out. We're just going to put that into another tank. And we're probably going to bring in Sidoides. It's in really rough shape in the other tank that we're about to do a full restart on. But we want it in there because it's easy, right? This health theory, I mean, it's growing. It just doesn't look great. And the Sidoides always looks great. Yeah, that's it. So, Raguso, or I can never get this name right. What is it?
Ragosa.
Ragusa. Ragosa.
Ragosa.
Ragosa. Yeah. That's going to be Polton in the middle. Hatina completely gone. Probably going to put the Aquatica here or maybe in the corner. Maybe in this corner, and we can kind of bring it to the front. The Wisteria or Diformis. And we'll find a place for the Blexia. I'm pretty committed to that. Still committed to the Velho. Yep. All right, so you'll see the after effects. Okay, got it all done. Plants that we moved are some limno. We moved it from the corner, and we put diformis in the back right. This plant continues to do better, and it's just a test. Now we move the Limno aquatica in. That's going to be a very classic plant, one of my favorites for sure. So we might have to eliminate the Mirio because I was thinking about replacing the Rotala with that, but we're just going to leave it in the tank to keep getting healthy while I find another place for it. In the early videos I mentioned I really want to try this plant in this scape, so Balsamica's back in after it got recovered a little bit in the 40. What else did we do? We went to the fish store to sell some plants, so we did trim the Rotala back to sell some of those. And my wife kind of fell in love with this Anubias over here. I don't know what kind it is. I don't think it's going to do well. Obviously, it's higher light, and we all know how that's going to go. But make her happy. She gets involved with the tank. She'll also learn probably that Anubias and high light kind of get yellow on you. So yeah, these are the changes. Oh, got some Sidoides in here. I have one more piece floating up there somewhere. When we disturb the substrate making the changes, of course we're going to do a water change. We did a 52-gallon water change roughly, so that kind of came out as we were refilling it. Moved a little bit of the Blexia around, sold some of that. Yeah, I think that's it. So the kind of a midweek update. Problem with the Hatina. Might as well make some changes while your hands are in the tank. Oh, and I did thin, kind of grouped up the dwarf hairgrass a little bit, just kind of made it tighter so that might not look as wide. I did yesterday discover that I have access to Ariel Kowloon feather duster, which I've been searching for months and months and months, and I now have it ordered, and it should be shipped out Monday. So that might be a replacement for the giant hairgrass, although I'm really liking the hairgrass. So we'll see. So yeah, we'll see you next big video update. Not sure what we'll do there, but we'll be doing something. Hopefully by then the plants will have grown up and we can get a better sight picture of what moves need to be made. All right, take care, guys.